Hello everyone, my name is Layla and I'm going to be guiding your practice today from the lovely Salt Cave. So hopefully you are ready to de-stress, you're ready to come into a place of peace and calm. So starting in a comfortable seated position, you can either have your legs crossed, you can sit on your heels, or you can lay down and just relax. We're going to start today's practice with a little bit of gentle guided meditation. Coming into your space, getting comfortable, letting everything else fall away, and your presence to come into your body, stilling the mind, taking a deep breath in through the nose, and out through the mouth. And maybe you want to let out a gentle sigh. Take this moment to activate your heart's energy, maybe placing both hands on your heart. Notice the conviction in its beat. Breathe deeper and deeper and sink deeper into your energy. How does it feel? Check in with your emotions, your energy, and with gentle understanding, I invite you to let the hands fall back down and to create a fist. Allow this fist to hold everything from today, from this month, from this year, or the past year, that you no longer need to weigh you down. And on a deep, strong, cleansing exhale, opening your fist and letting it all go, surrendering all. On a deep inhale, allow this resilient, powerful energy that you are newly inviting to spread from your toes all the way to the crown of your head. Allow yourself to feel lighter and lighter. Allow yourself to receive new and powerful energy. Allow the energy and intention of resiliency to fill you like a golden light, spilling from the crown of your head all the way down, allowing you to come into touch with your highest self. And wherever you are at, taking one final cleansing and blissful breath. And bringing your hands to your shoulders, keeping the eyes closed. Giving yourself a slight massage, then crossing the hands the opposite way, releasing any tension you may be holding in the shoulders. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. On your exhale, bringing the hands to the back of the head, then tucking the chin to the chest. Stretching through the neck muscles, maybe tilting your head to the right and then the left. We can get really tight working at a desk, maybe gazing down at your phone, taking this time to de-stress and release any pent-up energy or tension, knowing that you are deserving of all the delightful sensations that yoga has to offer. Then reaching your arms overhead. Inhale. On your exhale, bringing your left hand to your right knee. Placing your right hand behind you. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Engage the core slightly. On your exhale, gazing over the right shoulder. Twisting. Inhale back to center. Then twisting the opposite way. On your exhale, gazing behind you. Maybe you hear a bit of a crackle or pop. That's totally normal. Just embracing it, savoring it. And inhale back to center. Reach the arms overhead, opening through the entire body. Inviting in new energy. On your exhale, bringing the hands to prayer position. And then walking them out in front of you. Hinging from the hips, finding a nice low back and hip stretch. Pressing into the hands, releasing your forehead. Maybe moving from side to side, getting into those sticky areas, those areas of soreness and tension. Giving yourself permission to totally release here. Inhale, exhale, go deeper. And walk the hands back in slowly, crossing the shins the opposite way this time. Inhale, reaching the arms overhead. Imagine yourself grabbing all that new energy, and then on your exhale, bringing your hands to heart center. Then walking them out in front of you, hinging from the hips, finding openness in the low back. Maybe there's some areas that you didn't know were so tight. Just releasing and not judging yourself today. Letting everything become natural and organic. Allowing yourself to stretch with freedom and openness. And walk the hands back into center. Coming to a kneeling position, onto your shins, bringing the sit bones onto the heels. Then inhale, using your hands to press yourself up, almost into our camel position, but not yet. Slightly tucking the pelvis, engaging the core. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. On your exhale, releasing the right hand down either to your block or to the mat. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, going deeper. Keeping energy in the fingertips, opening up through the side body. Then bending through the top elbow, engaging the core, slowly coming back up. Then releasing the left hand down, reaching the right arm overhead. Inhale, nice opening. On your exhale, going deeper. Not being afraid to get loud with your inhales and your exhales. Not being afraid to open up fully here. Bending through the top elbow, coming back to center. Doing this a few more times. Operating from the core. Taking nice, big, expressive movements. Releasing pent-up energy and letting in new, beautiful, cleansing energy. One more time, and we'll meet back to center. Awesome job. Now sit the weight back into the heels, extend the arms out in front of you. Inhale, press the hips forward, open through the chest, arms come out to a T position. Then interlace the hands behind the back, roll the shoulder blades down, open through the heart. And then on your exhale, sit the hips down and back, release the forehead to the mat, and allow the arms to come overhead and stretch through the shoulders. And then inhale, coming back up. Lifting the hips, opening through the chest. Reaching the arms overhead. On your exhale, bring the hands to heart center, sit the hips down. Then bring the right shins to the right side of the mat, placing the right hand down. Inhale, reach the left arm overhead. On your exhale, leaning over to the right, and then closing off the torso, so that way the chest comes over the legs and faces the mat. And then brushing the fingertips down. Inhale, reaching them overhead. Exhale, taking a circle, brushing the fingertips down. One more time, inhale. Exhale, closing off the torso, bringing them down. And then switching the shins to the other side, coming into your sage on the other side. Inhale, reaching your right arm overhead. Operating from the core on your exhale, closing off the body. Taking a few more circles at your own pace. If you'd like to hold it, that's okay too. Doing whatever feels most natural, feels the best for you today. Finding your bliss. And one more time. Make it a deep, expressive one. And then coming back to center, rolling over the shins, coming into your tabletop. Bringing the knees hip distance. Inhale, gaze up, tailbone lifts. Exhale, tucking the tailbone, tucking the chin. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Then from here, engage the core. Extending the left leg out. You can stay here or maybe challenging yourself, finding your power, reaching your right arm out in front of you. The crown of the head is forward. Now you can stay here or maybe lift the left toes. Engage the glute, find that engagement in the core, you got this. And then bend through the left knee. Maybe reaching behind you to grab that left foot and press the hand away, opening through the shoulder, finding a back bend and a core engagement. Using your power and your grounding center to keep you stable. Then extending, holds, and then release. Amazing job. Now wherever you're at is okay. If you can't do the full tiger pose, that's totally okay, as long as you find some grounding and some balance here. Extend your right leg, engage the core. Inhale, reach the left arm out, bicep in line with the ear. Maybe hovering the right toes. Maybe bending through the right knee and reaching back. Finding your focus, something that's not moving. And then kicking into the hand. Nice, strong, powerful pose here. And then extending the arm and leg and releasing down. Taking one cat spine to counteract that. And then from here, dipping the hips over to the right and back, and then over to the left and forward. Taking circular movements with your hips, releasing the low back. Knowing that you are totally deserving of this moment to yourself, to release, to link your breath to your movement. Maybe bending deeply into one elbow and then the other. Totally stretching through the entire back body. And then when you're done with that, press into the shoulder blades and pressing into the mat as if you were to lift off of the mat. Engage the core. Walk the hands out, one handprint in front of you. Tuck the toes. Inhale. On your exhale, hips up and back, downward dog. Walk it out. Awesome job. This is our first downward dog. So if you notice any tension, any resistance, cultivating a sense of gratitude for what your body is telling you today. Then inhale, gaze forward, jumping or stepping to the top of your mat. Bringing the feet together, toes together, heels slightly apart. Inhale, halfway lift, L shape with the body. Tuck the navel towards the spine, crown of the head draws forward, shoulder blades down the back. On your exhale, forward folding. Bending through the knees. Inhale, chair. Sit the hips back, weight into the heels. On your exhale, forward folding with the knees bent. Inhale, reaching. Sitting back into your chair. Exhale, forward folding. Then from here, inhale, reach the arms overhead. Reverse swan dive all the way up. Awakening the body, awakening the chest and the heart. On your exhale, cactus the arms. And then release them down. Bringing the hands to heart center, taking one moment to ground yourself here. Inhale and exhale. Maybe letting out a loud sigh. Noticing where your energy is at now compared to at the beginning of the practice. And then placing your weight into your right foot, spreading the toes nice and wide, taking this time to ground yourself a bit deeper, as if you have roots going down into the bottom of the mat. And then bending through your left knee, bringing it in towards the chest, flexing through the foot. You can interlace the hands along the shin here, drawing it in towards the chest, engaging the biceps. Inhale. On your exhale, bringing the hands to the hips, bringing the left knee in line with the right. You can stay here, this is great glute engagement, or you can reach the left hand behind you to grasp the ankle, drawing the left knee towards the right. Inhale, reaching the right arm overhead, tucking the core. You can stay here. It's great glute engagement and quad stretch. Or on your next inhale, kick nice and powerfully into the back arm, coming into your version of your dancer's pose. So it can look like this. It can look like our first variation, our second variation. Whatever resonates with you today, finding your focus, your balance, and if you fall, it's totally okay. Remembering your intention of resilience today. And then gently coming back, bringing the hands to heart center, regrounding, refocusing the intention and the attention inwards. Then bending through your right knee this time, hugging it towards the chest. Inhale, on your exhale, drawing it in a bit more. Grounding through the bottom foot. And when you're ready, bringing the hands to the hips, bringing the right knee in line with the left. Finding that glute engagement, core engagement. Inhale, reaching the left arm overhead. It's totally okay if you fall here too. It's the resiliency and the coming back to the centering of yourself that matters. Then reaching the right hand behind you. Inhale. On your exhale, taking your version of dancers. Inhale, open up through the body. On your exhale, find that grounding, find that strong supporting leg. Trusting your body here. Trusting that it's there to support you. And then releasing. Both feet to the mat. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms, bend into the knees. Then send the hands behind you, the fingertips in line with the hips almost. Rolling the shoulder blades down the back. And then releasing the head down, bringing hands to opposite elbows, swaying from side to side. exhale. You can keep the knees slightly bent, giving yourself a bit of a hug here. Thanking your body for its support and trusting in its balance and its strength today. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, downward dog. Inhale, placing your weight into your right foot, lifting your left foot nice and high. On your exhale, stepping your left foot to the outside of the left hand, lowering the right knee. Coming into our lizard pose here. So a couple of variations. If you have blocks, that's great. You can place your hands there, using them to support you. Inhale, bringing the chest forward, rolling the shoulder blades down the back, making sure that the left knee is in line with the left ankle. You can stay here if you already feel the stretch, or you can come down to the forearms. And then if you're already at your forearms, you can inhale. On your exhale, making sure that the left foot is flexed, allowing the left knee to splay out to the side, finding a really big opening in the left hip. This is great if you're sitting down all day, if you'd like to release the hips and the low back. Then gently and slowly bringing the left foot back to center. Propping the hands back up. And if it's available for you today, reaching the left arm behind you, then kicking the right foot to the left hand. Inhale. On your exhale, finding a quad stretch here. You can also use a strap in any one of the poses to deepen your practice, trying to avoid the arch of the foot. And then releasing the right leg down, bringing the left foot back, then taking a few more intuitive hip circles, bringing them forward and then back, noticing where you've released any stuck energy in your hips. And then coming back to your downward dog, taking a deep breath in and out. Then placing your weight into your left foot, reaching your right foot nice and high. On your exhale, bringing it to the outside of the right hand, lowering the left knee. Bringing the heart forward, using your hands to stabilize you. Taking your variation of lizard on this side. For me, this side is really, really tight, so just honoring your body today. Inhale. On your exhale, taking your deepest variation of the pose, knowing that your body knows what's right for you, and without judgment, just accepting any sensations that you feel. Breathing and softening. It may be painful, or maybe it feels a bit stuck, but it's a good stretch. It's something that we all need to do instead of ignoring the discomfort, just breathing through it. Then propping yourself back up on the hands, bringing your right foot to meet your left, and then taking a few hip circles. And then from here, slowly lowering yourself onto your belly. Reaching your arms out in front of you. Then bringing your forehead to the mat, taking one deep breath. Then bringing your hands to the outside of the rib cage, rolling the shoulder blades down the back, opening up through the throat and the chest, coming into your baby cobra. Engaging the glutes to protect the low back, gazing up. And then from here, gazing down, bending through your right knee, using your right hand or your strap to grab onto the right toes, the right foot. Inhale, press into the right hand with the right foot, coming into a half boat. This should feel really good in the chest and the lungs as you breathe deeply. And then exhale, release, bringing the forehead to the mat. Slowly rolling back up to your baby cobra, then bending through your left foot, coming into your boat on the other side. And then releasing the forehead to the mat, taking a full exhale. Inhale, gaze forward, bending through the right knee, and grabbing the right foot, and then rolling onto the left side. You can either extend the left arm out into a T position or a cactus position. You can grab the foot the opposite way if that's more comfortable. And just here. Extending the left leg, flexing through the left foot. Finding a quad stretch and a shoulder stretch here. Then gently and slowly, with compassion, rolling back onto your belly. And then switching feet, extending your right arm, reaching back for your left foot. And then either cactusing the arm or bringing it out to a T position on the other side. Flipping your grip and rolling over, using your extended leg to give you some momentum as you open up through the chest onto the other side. And then releasing slowly and gently back onto your stomach. Pressing yourself up to a full cobra, engaging the glutes, pressing into the hands. On your exhale, walking the hands out, one hand print in front of you, keeping the hips lifted, drawing the chest towards the mat, coming into your puppy pose. Bringing your forehead to the mat, fully releasing, letting yourself be expressive. And walking the hands in towards the body, coming into that kneeling position. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. On your exhale, placing the crown of the head on the mat, tucking the toes and holding on to the heels, coming into our rabbit pose. So hiding into a little ball, releasing the shoulders. Closing the eyes, taking this time to recollect and come back to your intention. Then from here, bringing your hands to your thighs, rolling onto your glutes, placing the soles of the feet on the mat, engaging the core. Inhale, reaching your arms out in front of you. On your exhale, slowly lower, finding that fire and that power in the core. And then giving yourself a hug, drawing the knees to the chest, knowing that you deserve that entire practice, that moment to yourself. Inhale on your exhale, coming into your final resting pose, your Shavasana, rolling the shoulder blades down the back. shining the heart up towards the sky, releasing and softening from the crown of your head, allowing the eyes to roll back into their sockets, allowing the tongue to release from the roof of your mouth, softening and deepening your breath, noticing where you feel it most prominently, softening your torso and your belly, letting it become heavy, softening your arms, your fingertips, your hips, your low back into the mat, your entire back body, the tops of your thighs, your knees, your shins, sending it healing energy. Imagining yourself fill up with warm pink light from the crown of your head, taking a full body scan, letting it drip down to your toes, and expand within you and without you as you become pure consciousness, light, and love in this moment. Starting to feel yourself become lighter and lighter. You are here in your beautiful body, the one that has let you feel the warmth of a hug, dance to a melody, and let you sink here and rest oh so heavily. Know that all is okay. Know that you can learn to stay with both the sun and the gray. You were gifted this day because you are the light, you are the strength you see in the sun that shines so bright. May you see that through every pose, you have become stronger, and every time you may falter, you breathe and you conquer. You rise from the ashes with soaring wings. You deserve to feel proud of all of these things. You can stay here in this peaceful state, or rolling onto one side, giving yourself a big hug and coming into a cross-legged position. I'm bringing my hands to my heart, from my heart to yours. Namaste. I'm so proud of you if you completed that practice. Thank you so much. My name is Layla the Yogi. Make sure that you go give my Instagram a follow at Layla the Teen Yogi, and check out my YouTube for more YouTube videos on meditation and yoga for some free classes at Layla the Yogi. Thank you so much. Namaste.